Special live incoming.
The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods.
The Fatui Harbingers are ranked by strength, and I have no idea why that girl is number 3.
I must say, you're looking very young today, Doctor. So, where's the segment in the prime of his life, then?
The Fatui Harbingers are ranked by strength, and I have no idea why that girl is number 3. I'd test my skills with every Harbinger who ranks above me if I had the chance. But when it comes to her, something just doesn't feel right. The Fatui Harbingers are ranked by strength, and I have no idea why that girl is number 3. But when it comes to her, something just doesn't feel right.
The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers possess power comparable to that of gods.
Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, old friend.
Strong.
You know very well that I do not take that as a compliment. So, where's the segment in the panel of growth then? He's busy with a little experiment in
Could Columbina, number 3 of the Fatui Harbingers, be a fallen angel from Celestia? Strap in, because I'm about to tell you one of the craziest Genshin Impact storylines, so hit that like and share button and let's dive in. Disclaimer, although there are some theory-related connections to this idea, this is mainly just for entertainment. So what if Columbina was a fallen angel, but why? Maybe many years ago during the Conrian War, Columbina was in Celestia, curious as to how a society so rooted in good and purity could come to do such vile and evil acts. What if she began to question her superiors and the information she had been told, and she sought out her own answers? You could say Columbina might have taken steps to look into divine knowledge, also known as forbidden knowledge to those from Teyvat. Columbina, being from Celestia, was probably unaffected like those from Teyvat looking into this information and discovered the truth of this world. Unfortunately for her, Celestia was most likely under strict surveillance during the Conrian War, and she was discovered. After a swift trial, her sentencing was clear and ruthless. Not only would she be cast away from Celestia onto the mortal grounds of Teyvat, but her sight would be removed as an archaic-like punishment for looking into the divine. That would explain a few things, like the lace-like eye wrap found around her face, the angel dove-like wings behind her head, her all-white attire, and position of 3rd in the Fatui Harbinger, signifying extreme strengths and maybe even ones of divine light. If Columbina was a fallen angel from Celestia, she could be our first planned character using the light element, which I theorize will be the opposite element to whatever Dainsleif is using. Columbina would be a ruthless opponent with a ton of information for us and the Fatui, so she could be one of the big reveals coming in Genshin's future, explaining why we haven't seen her yet. All in all, this is barely a theory, but it would be pretty cool to have a character that knows the inner workings of the divine before a war between the gods and those against them resume. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about this Columbina theory, and feel free to share your own, as I'm sure a ton of people would like to see them. And as always, I can't wait to see you in the next one.
I must say, you're looking very young today, Doctor.
She has a very special heart. Something just doesn't feel right. Stay away from her.
Let's go somewhere more private, so I can eat you.